Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here, and today I will be putting the Miracle Rogue deck through its paces. I'm thinking of starting up this new series. Specifically, the notion is that we're going to take these decks that I do deck spotlight videos of and just play multiple games in the Masters ranking here, and just to see how the game plays out over the long haul when we're playing against multiple different opponents, multiple different types of decks and things like that. I just would like for you guys to see some raw organic gameplay with these decks, and at a relatively high level as well. So this opening hand, let's take a look at what we get. Well, yeah, it is pretty solid. The Shadow Step would be best if I were to have a Novice Engineer, but we'll just go ahead and keep it. We'll see what we draw into. We won't be playing Mr. Edwin for some time anyways, so. And there's a Novice Engineer. That's actually really kind of mighty hilarious. That's really, really good. All right, let's go ahead and end the turn for now. So let me try to think here. Let's see how this is going to play out. What we could do is we could... yeah, I mean, I should wait. We'll have to take a look at what he ends up playing. If I'm seeing any early's Haunt or anything, I don't know. If I waited till turn 5, I can Novice Engineer, Shadow Step, Novice Engineer. Or I could just Novice Engineer now and save the Shadow Step. I don't think he's going to kill the Engineer anytime relatively soon, you know? Yeah, let me drop her down now. We'll see what we draw into. And we're going to just save the Shadow Step combo for when we're ready to throw him into play. So that sounds good to me. I'm almost sad that we're drawing these two Cold Bloods now, though, because I'd rather have them... You know, the thing is I can't play these pre-playing him, because then I can't play them on him. And the more cards I play, the bigger that he gets, so... We're just going to hold out.
Charge forward.
No reason to be too crazy here early on. Actually, geez. I'm not going to be able to do this combo here with the Engineer plus him, and then also get this stuff down. So this is kind of tough. I think I'm gonna just hope, I guess. I'm just gonna hope that he doesn't kill this to buy myself at least 1 or 2 more turns. We're just gonna leave her here. Not doing the Shadow Step combo, hoping that she just goes straight for me and isn't super concerned about my 1-2 on the board, which she can clearly kill right now. We'll see what she decides, what he decides to do, though.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Gonna pump it up, and then swing straight for me. Perfect. Perfect. That's literally exactly what I was hoping would happen. And we have a preparation, so I think now is going to have to be the turn. Here we go, guys. Shadow Step. Bring her back. Play her for free. So far there's 2 cards played this turn. Draw a card. And we can play a 1 casting cost. We can shiv our opponent to draw a card. We can then... Oh, we got to conceal. That's going to be even more. This is really hilarious. We can then preparation. Making the thing cost 0. We're going to eviscerate him for 4. We are going to... Oh my gosh. Right now, at this point, I think we're just going to drop the conceal. And then here comes the Edwin, all pumped up from everything that we've played this turn, which is going to make him a 13-13. Okay. And then I will just swing him for 1. End the turn. Trying to get as many cards in play as possible, pre-playing Van Cleef or Van Cleef. I always pronounced him Van Cleef, but I believe it's pronounced Van Cleef. Whatever. And now he is down to 23. I've got a 13-13, which next turn I could pump up 8. So he deals 2 damage. He does kill this guy. Unfortunately, he can't do anything else to him at this point because he is stealthed. He can't directly target him. And he does not play a taunt creature, so I think I'm pretty sure we've got him dead next turn. I am pretty positive that we have him dead. I haven't done the math yet, but this is going to be 8, which will put it at 21, 22, 23. There we go. He is dead. We have got the kill quite easily. Would make it even... Yeah, so we're going to go backstab to this. It doesn't matter. That's not really the point. The point was to get the combo. So now we've comboed for +4. Comboed for +4. Just throw a head crack his way for 2 damage, and then swing for 21. There you go. There is game number 1. That was pretty fantastic, I have to say. That was pretty darn fantastic. Oh man. This deck just can be, it can be absolutely so ridiculous. And the funny thing is, people say, oh, well, you need the perfect card, you need to get this and that. Besides Van Cleef, there's also the Mana Addict. There's also the Questing Adventurer. And this deck has so much card draw potential. So you just saw the card draw potential with Shadow Step, pulling a creature back, as well as, dropping down the Novice Engineer. Shadow Step, dropping down the Novice Engineer. There's 2 cards. But if we get a game in here that shows off also getting the Gadgeted Engineer, which lets you draw a card whenever you play a spell, with all the free cast spells that I have in this deck, it becomes absurd. You need that. You literally only need him in play for 1 turn, and then the second turn it's absurd. Or you can just wait it out, and then eventually play him, and then play all your spells in the same turn, which can also be mighty hilarious. Alright, so we're playing against Rexar now. Opening hand, we've got a lot of the low casting cost stuff. Unfortunately, we've got none of the creatures that we would want, so I kind of need to guarantee that we're going to get that at least. So I'm going to go down and drop these 3. We're going to keep the Shadow Step in case I get a Novice Engineer here. Okay, we didn't end up getting exactly what we want, but you know, whatever. As soon as we draw into...
The pleasure is mine.
As soon as we draw into one of our creatures, as long as it's not just a Mana Addict, then I'll be happy. And the greatest thing is that... Oh, beautiful, beautiful. The greatest thing, though, is that we've got the coin here, too. And the amazing thing about the coin is that counts as a spell to trigger our creatures. So what I'm going to do is next turn we're going to Novice Engineer, Shadow Step, Novice Engineer, just because I need to draw into one of my creatures. You know what I mean? I need to be sure that I can get this combo rolling, so... It's not bad to save it for the pump-up stuff, but for now we're just going to do this. We're going to drop this, draw a card. There's a Questing Adventurer. Do I want to save it now? I'm going to save it now for the Questing Adventurer. I'm going to save the Shadow Step for the Questing Adventurer in a future turn. That's going to be the game plan. So we're just going to end the turn now. Knowing when to hold them and knowing when to fold them. That's that's an important aspect, a very important aspect. And we have a conceal for the stealth as well, which is very good. So we're at 18. We could try to start rolling our combo now. But let me try to think here real quick. I guess we could start it and pump him up enough so that we're ready to rock. I get a 1 cast, just a 1 cast though. I don't have anything that I can cast for 1. So the only thing I'm gonna be able to cast for free is the coin, the backstab, the conceal, and the Shadow Step. That might be enough though. That might be enough. Okay, so here we're gonna go. We're gonna do this right now. Hopefully he doesn't have destroy a random companion thing. So we're going to Shadow Step him, bringing him back, playing him again for free. Hopefully we get another 0 drop in our draw. We did not. We got a Mana Addict. Then we are going to do a backstab to the 5/2. We are going to throw down the conceal. And we're also going to throw down the coin. Might seem like kind of a waste, but I'm trying to get him as big as possible. Actually, you know what? Because he's concealed right now, we don't need to throw down the coin at this point. So we're just going to end the turn. The only thing I have to worry about now, specifically against the Hunter deck, is he's got a card to destroy a random enemy, which he did not just play. So he's played the taunt. The taunt is the biggest danger because you've got these strong creatures, but what if he's got something to block it? Well, we've got things to get rid of the taunt, such as the Eviscerate, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So right now, let's see how I want to do this. We're going to go... Let's go with the coin first. Let's deal 4 damage to him. Let's draw a card.
I hope you like my invention.
See what we get. We got a conceal. Beautiful. I will then play a preparation. I will use the preparation to head crack him. I will kill his taunt.
If you're sure.
I will attack.
Quest accepted.
And then I will play conceal. And then we end the turn. Now we have most definitely not won the game at this point, but obviously you can see I've got a 12-12 in play. So he needs another taunt or destroy a random enemy companion. Oh, he's got the secret. Okay, I'm gonna be swinging with my 1-2 first. And he's also got me very low, so I could very well still lose this game. There's a chance that I may very well still lose this game. In fact, yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble here. I think I actually lose. So I can do 2, which brings him down to... I could just pick off his creatures now too, so we'll have to see here. I gotta figure this out though. I do this, that's 1 damage, that's 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm at 6. Okay, so I am going to kill his boar.
If you're sure.
Then I'm going to attack him directly with my guy.
Go.
Trigger the trap. 2 damage. That's fine. Not enough to win here. And then what I'm actually going to do is we are going to, because I can't win this turn, and I'm at 4, I will Mana Addict and then kill his 2-2. So he only needs to do 2 damage to me with any cards in his hand because he has the 2 damage from the steady shot. So we might see Tor H might pull out the win here. If he doesn't win this turn, I have it next turn. He can play a taunt creature. He has to deal 2 damage to me, plus the 2 damage from his steady shot. There's 2. That's the game. Okay. Very good. Well played indeed. That was a good game. Wait a second. Oh, he couldn't play them both at the same time. I see. I was like, I thought he had enough resource to play the Tundra plus ping me, but it looks like that is not the case. So then we have the win here with the head crack and the 14. Very good game. Very, very good. Very close too. He was this close to winning that game. Okay, probably gonna do at least one more. Again, I want. That's sort of the point of this series, to just play this deck, play against multiple opponents, see how it works in different situations, and find their weaknesses, because that's a big thing. You know, I've been doing these deck spotlight videos, and like people look at these decks and say like, oh, that's unbeatable. Every deck is completely beatable. Every deck has its Achilles heel. You know what I mean? And this deck is absolutely no different at all. We're gonna go ahead and confirm this. This deck is no different. Every deck has its weakness, and you're gonna, especially the thing is like, the funniest thing about card games too is like, you know, it's funny because I was seeing in comment sections like, oh, Force should play this guy, or this guy would beat him, or Force should beat this guy. It's like, dude, this is a card game. Number one, there's so much random elements. Number two, there's decks that are counter decks. You know what I mean? I mean, this is just a part of the type of game this is. It's part of, I don't know what it is, but card games are so fun to me, trading card games. Magic the Gathering is something that I absolutely adored growing up, and this is a blast. This is honestly, I guess that's something to say though, because I'm not a seasoned, like, different trading card game veteran. The only real trading card game I've ever been big into is Magic the Gathering. Now I was really big into it. I went to tournaments and I played it a ton. I think the best I ever placed was second place in a tournament. It's a small local tournament though. This isn't like, you know, I wasn't going to MLG or the pro league or whatever. the magic variant of that is. And he made a mistake because last turn he could have swung me with his dagger, but he didn't. He even said mistakes were made, so. So I'm just chilling on this because I want to get all this stuff in play at the same time. So I am just chilling on what I have right now. And I kind of don't even want to play her at this point.
Here we go.
We're going to wait on it. Because I want to, the same turn, Novice Engineer, Shadow Step it, play whatever else I need to. I need him to have some minions in play so I can backstab them. And then throw down my Edwin Van Cleef and have him be gigantic. He's going to shiv me. I wonder if he's playing a similar deck. He might be. He might have just thrown the shiv down just for the card draw, you know, just to see what he has. We're at 3, 6, 7. He's playing a different variant of a rogue deck. Definitely a different variant of a rogue deck. Alright, so he's going to be able to hit me for a little bit next turn, but that's fine. I am not quite ready to drop my stuff. I'm super happy that we drew the Conceal. It's going to make my Questing Adventurer live, basically. And, yeah, I am just holding on to this stuff, so I'm just going to ping him, bring him down to 24, and then pass the turn. We're waiting till we can get the kill shot, basically. We're waiting for that proper turn. Turn 6 might be the turn where I just dump some of this stuff, basically. We'll have to see, though. I could wait till turn 7. I would really like a preparation. Preparation would be huge, honestly. I could throw down the Novice Engineer and hope he doesn't kill it, but he probably would. Or maybe he won't, actually, because he wants to swing me for 2 directly. He's going to Shadow Step and replay that. That's fine.
This is our time.
I'm at 21. He can hit me for 6, 7, 8 next turn. Oh, he haven't hit me this turn? Okay, so next turn he can hit me for 6, 7, which would put me at 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 cards in my hand. He put me at 12, but he could have Cold Bloods and stuff too. So I think I'm going to have to do this now.
I wonder.
So that's fine. We're only gonna be able to we'll get 2 backstabs plus a conceal, and that's basically it. But I can also pump him up the next turn with more stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna have to do this. I would like to wait, but I'm a little concerned about waiting, so we're gonna do all this now. We're going to do backstab, backstab, then we drop the conceal, and then we drop Van Cleef.
Brotherhood shall prevail.
Now next turn, I'll be able to pump up the Questing Adventurer much more with all this stuff. So, but this is what we have for now. And they are stealthed. So he's at 24. It's gonna be, let's see, 6 is gonna turn to 7, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, plus the 9 is a 23. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to kill him next turn. It's going to be close. We'll have to see what I draw into. Because I'm going to get a draw. I'm going to have 2 draws from the Novice Engineer, actually. So there's a good chance we're going to be able to get the kill. I might draw a second Cold Blood, or even just, I just need 2 damage beyond that. Or if I have enough mana, or if I have enough of the crystals left, we'll be able to do the Dagger Mastery for the last swing and damage. But I think that this is, the game, unless he can kill me this turn with something. Or again, if he throws down a taunt. Fan of Knives, not enough to do it. That's a great thing. Area of Effect obviously goes through stealth, but these creatures are usually so huge that Area of Effect isn't strong enough to kill him. So, it looks like we have the win. Yep, looks like we have the win, guys. Here it is. This is this deck in action. So here we go. Novice Engineer.
You like my invention.
Draw a card. Shadow Step her back. Play her again for free. Come on, damage. Please have damage. That's not exactly it. That's not what we wanted. But here's the 4, 5. And then...
Well,
yeah, we're all set. We're all set. We got it. Here we go. There it is. That is...
Accepted.
oh man, this deck. Oh man, this deck. Alright, let's get one more game in here. Let's go ahead and do one more game. I can't even... again, the weaknesses of this deck. The taunt creatures. We have the abilities to deal with them with sap and direct damage. The Hunter has got one of the best opportunities to mess with this deck, though, in his Destroy a Random Enemy Minion. That card really messes this deck up pretty bad. Mass damage really doesn't do it again because my creatures are too big. Silence, you would think, but since we're going for a kill in a single turn, Silence really doesn't even do it either. Like, Silence doesn't get the job done because we're going for a kill in one turn. I'm going to dump the Auctioneer here. We've got our Adventurer Van Cleef combo in our hand. The Auctioneer, I really wish I could have shown you the Auctioneer in action in this series, but it just didn't happen. But again, just imagine you play the Auctioneer, every spell you cast, you draw a card. You're going to be drawing into more spells that you can cast. It can be ridiculous. It can be absolutely ridiculous. Okay, we're just going to end the turn. Really nothing for me to do here. And we have a threat to deal with. This thing needs to be dealt with. Otherwise, I'm going to be very concerned here. It's not so scary yet. Next turn, he might be able to pump it up. It's only a +1 attack for each spell, though, so I guess we can probably just chill out. I guess we don't need to go too crazy yet. So I'm just going to go hit him with...
here we go.
Patience is super important in some decks. This is one of them. Also, the Warrior Pyrosmith deck that I took a look at is another deck where patience is key. But I could have killed him that turn with a backstab and a shiv, but you know, he's only a 1/3. He hasn't even played any spells yet. So, I'm at 26, which is scary, but I'm not dead yet. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not on the verge of death, so it's not scary enough at the moment. And also, I don't have a Conceal, which concerns me. I am going to drop the Engineer. I'm hoping to draw into Conceal or another 0 casting cost. There's the Conceal. That is beautiful. Because I'm trying to save my Questing Adventurer for when I do play him, you know? That's what I'm thinking there. Because we're worried about his direct damage, of course. Kill that, then hit me for 4. I'm at 22. And there's a taunt. Yikes. This might be the game where we do not come out victorious. He's got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage he can do next turn. Plus, he's going to get pumped up for any spells that he casts, and if he casts any damage spells, it's going to bring me down even further. I might have no choice but to play this turn.
So many options.
And unfortunately, my Van... I would really want to get him in play. Let's see. I could play him if I did this. Yikes.
I wonder.
Alright, I'm going to have to go... oh man, this is really tough. 3, I'm only going to be able to cast 4, 5. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. I have to go with him. That's too bad. That is too bad. Okay, we're gonna go... it's gonna be 4. I can kill him with 5 with myself next turn. So we're gonna kill that. We're going to drop this. Deal 4 damage to him. And then we're also gonna drop a Conceal. And then we end the turn. Well, this will be really interesting. Obviously I wanted to save all that stuff so that I could play Van Cleef in the same turn as I was casting all those spells so that he would be huge, but It just wasn't, you know, it would have been a little too close if he had all of that and he cast a spell, which he didn't end up doing. I was worried about him getting me down to like 8 this turn. I mean, he's already gotten me down to 15. And the scary thing is now, my guy's vulnerable. I now have to deal with these threats. I can do 1, 2 shivs plus Van Cleef. All that's gonna pump this guy up too. I think that will be the play this turn. So let's go Shiv. Let's go Shiv. Come on, preparation. Please draw preparation. No, that's the engineer. That's too bad. And then we're gonna throw down Van Cleef with 2 shivs on him, so he's not that big. He's only a 5/5. Again, it is not ideal. And I'm a 15. Honestly, at this point, I don't know. I get him to 9. He's at 20. I can't kill him right away. If he's got a polymorph, this is tough. I don't know if I want to hit him or if I want to eliminate his creatures. This is really tough. I think I want to hit him. I can get rid of these creatures next turn if need be. I want to at least get 9 damage through to him. I don't know that he's going to be able to kill me next turn. Who knows, though? Who knows what he has in his hand? He could have the spells to deal damage to me, pump this guy up, hit me with that, and kill me this turn. We'll see if he's got a polymorph or a silence for this. There's the polymorph. Okay. So at least I got 9 damage through to him rather than just killing his 2/3. You know what I mean? I think that I made the right move there given the outcome. Okay, we're at 11 now. So let's take a look at this, guys. Let's take a look at this. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I can't kill him this turn. I could give him 4. That could do 5, 6 damage. So that's not enough. We're gonna auctioneer. We are going to start off with a preparation. Cast a spell. We do that. Very nice. Preparation is going to let me head crack for free. Or do I want to do one of his creatures? Do I want to bounce one of his creatures back instead of head crack? I'm at 11. Yeah, let's bounce that back. We draw a card from the auctioneer for playing a spell. We drew into that. Not exactly what we wanted, but we're going to then play a Cold Blood on this guy, giving him +4 attack. We drew into a head crack. And that's that. I could swing for 9. I am not going to. I hope he doesn't play a taunt. He could also play mass damage, though. I just don't want this thing to get... Does he have another sheep? What are the chances that he has another sheep? What are the chances? I'm gonna say low. Let's hit him for 9. This is dangerous because I have just lost my stealth. So if he has... There's 4, and then he pings off Van Cleef. Oh, that's actually 5 because of this. Well, there you go. That's a bummer. Mana Addict, he's gonna kill that. I can do head crack combos to bring him down. Okay, let's go. Let's go with this. And then I can't kill that. If I played this, he'll be able to kill it next turn. 2 damage to it plus the 1, so I can't even play that. So we're just gonna go head crack combos. They're both coming back to our hands anyways. And then we're going to do a dagger.
Here we go.
And hit him for 1. Okay. Okay. So next turn, we've got 4 and 5, 6. We could kill him next turn if he doesn't play a taunt creature. Next turn, he will die if he doesn't play a taunt creature. Arcane Intellect, draw 2 cards. He desperately needs a taunt creature, otherwise he is dead. 2 head cracks for 4, then 5, 6 from the weapon. What does he play? Is he gonna kill me? There's 3 damage. I can't attack next turn.
Well played.
There's the 3. Okay, there we go. Well played. Very close game. Down to the wire. Whew, that was good. That was very good. Even though I lost, that was a great game. It was literally down to the last turn, so fantastic. All right, well that is that. I think we're gonna wrap that up. You got to see numerous games in action, and you pretty much got to see the full range of this deck. The Miracle Rogue deck, quite impressive. If you want to learn more about the deck, I did the deck spotlight video on it earlier than this, so you can give that a look. But obviously you can see in action, taking it through its paces, it is a pretty solid deck. It's got its weaknesses, but overall I think it's very strong and also quite enjoyable to play because I think it plays very differently from a lot of the other basic Hearthstone decks where you're throwing down taunt creatures and there's a lot of aggro decks. I think this is really fun. This is a nice change of pace. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe, keep watching, and keep owning.